my daughter. I have a 3-year-old, I'm a single mom, I work full-time in finance, and when I turn on the news and I see what's going on, that's not the world I want her to grow up in. That's not the world I want her to inherit.
I'm here because I'm very angry about what has happened in the last several years in this country since the economic crisis that began in 2008, which I think was caused by the upper 1%. They caused that crisis, they profited off that crisis.
I am here as I'm protesting the Federal Reserve. Basically, it's a reverse Robin Hood. You've got the rich stealing from the poor.
I think a lot of Americans feel kind of helpless right now, and a lot of people in the world generally feel sort of like the disappointment and dissatisfaction with the way things are.
The discontentment is starting, the momentum is here.
We can find money for the most like diabolical things and like corporate interests, and like they pay like way less taxes than everyone else, and yet they'll be like, oh, we gotta cut all these teachers. Like, what did you say? Like, cut who now?
There are lies all around us, and not only people perpetuating the lies, but plenty of good people that don't do their part by calling out the lies when they see them and calling out the injustice.
The influence that we see a handful of corporate honchos have over how policy decisions get made in this country is just out of this world. And that's not government by the people, for the people, in any way, shape, or form. It only serves a very select group of people.
I am very concerned about the wealth gap in our country. We are ruining our American dream of middle-class status, and I'm very disgusted with what's going on in Congress.
It's easy to say that educate yourself, do this as a middle-class citizen, have a job, okay. When there are so many people who live this life and don't have the time, don't have the money, don't have the education to even think about that. They're just thinking about getting by day to day.
I'm just down here because I feel that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. By coming here and starting a dialogue and starting raising our voices, you know, I think we will find that we have more in common than we do that separates us.
It is really necessary to fundamentally examine this economic system and think about ways of transforming it.
Well, we don't have a termination point, and we are not seeing any. We're not seeing any acquiescence on behalf of the powers that be in terms of revitalizing our democracy yet. So, as far as I can tell, this is going to be a drawn-out thing.